of the most delicious food in the world comes with a shell, like the French escargot, the Maine lobster. And today, I'm going to prepare wonderful gift from the sea. I'm going to do a dish. It's probably one of the most popular soup in a Chinese seafood restaurant, corn and shellfish soup. And this particular dish is very, very easy to do. So you can go home and go to the store and buy something, and you can go and do it right away today. Here, to save time, we are going to heat up approximately 5 to 6 cups of broth. You can use seafood broth or chicken broth. You're going to turn it up, so this way we do not have to waste time. Time is precious. All I have here is a 1/4 pound of crab meat and a 1/4 pound of scallop. And the rest is very simple because you can put anything in. And of course, you need a can of this cream of corn soup. Very important to use this because it's very creamy. You can use this kind of corn. See, this is called sok mai in China, and I'll explain later. To save time, we're going to get ready some ginger because you want to get some flavor out. As I said, often ginger is just like the perfume in a Chinese kitchen. You use this to flavor everything up. In this particular case, instead of smash it, I julienne this. Okay, stack them all up like this, and you go. There's nothing to it. See? Let me show you. Everybody can do this. That's why if Yan can, so can you. Give some flavor to our soup. Nice. This way, just in case you bite into it, it doesn't bother you because it's such a small julienne. And then also, we're going to cut up a tiny bit of mushroom again. This is good flavoring. Not only give color and texture, but also flavoring. Also, slide them by stacking them all up like this. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or you can do it. And done. Get some flavor out. Let's put it over there. If you want, you can even cut into smaller pieces. So the same size of the nugget of this corn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Done. All done. And then you put it here. In the meantime, you can also put the crab meat. Let's do it. Let's put this together. 1/4 cup or 4 ounces crab meat. Scallop, okay? Put it right over here. Put it over here, small base scallop. And then also put some cream of corn. Because the scallop and the crab meat doesn't take too long to do. In fact, this morning, I get up 5 o'clock this morning and try to get all this crab meat out of the crab. Took me 3 hours. It was making me crabby. Don't do this at home unless you have exactly 2 weeks of vacation coming up and have nothing to do. This is green peas, so we can stop green pea. All I have to do is to flavor it with a teeny tiny bit of sesame seed oil. See this? And a tiny bit of white pepper. Chinese always use a tiny bit of white pepper to season their soup. Tiny bit of white pepper, okay? Not too much. This is too much. I'm going to take it to your house and share with you. Wow, look at this. This is bringing to a boil. Right before that, I also have a tiny bit of egg white. 1 egg white, because no matter where I go, no matter what I do, I always manage to exercise. You can get totally exhausted. You can burn out more calories than you ever consume any food. When it's done, set it aside, okay? And then get ready some cornstarch solution. Always stir your cornstarch solution. 1 to 2 portions of cornstarch to about 2 to 3 portions of water. 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 is fine. Set it aside. When it's done, if you want to make the dish a little bit more savory. You can either add a touch of salt or just sprinkle soy sauce to give that rich looking color, okay? And then when it's done, you thicken it up first. Let's turn it, make sure you turn it up high. Now, corn in China, you see this corn? In China, it's called sok mai. You see the little nugget here? Can you see that? Little nugget here? It looks like the little nugget of rice. That's why they call sok mai. Mai is uncooked rice. Stir this, thicken it up, okay? Just enough. And then always stir. Didn't I tell you? Always manage to exercise. Sometimes you have to put some elbow grease here, so to have a nice flexible elbow. When this is nice and ready, this is a trick, okay? When this is lightly thickened in the last minute right before you serve, okay? Get everything ready. Put the egg white in the last few seconds. When you do that, shut off the heat. This way you have egg flour, so they would not foam all over. Just look at this. Look how beautiful. Just egg flour all over. Can you see that? This is how you do it. Shut off the heat. Then when you're ready, you serve. This is so good. One of the favorite Chinese restaurant, seafood restaurant soup is this cream of corn with shellfish fish. I love it. You will love it. Look at how beautiful. Now, I'm going to show you some gifts from the sea that comes in unusual packages. Here, everybody know, this is mussel. You see that a lot in restaurants. There's regular clam, you got big clam, and then small clams. And I don't know how many of you know what this is. This is a sea cucumber, okay? Sea cucumber, very, very precious ingredient in classic seafood Chinese restaurant. And this is from the northwestern US and Canada. This is the gooey duck, also called long neck clam. It is so long. Very delicate. In fact, you go to Japanese sushi bar, you can also order this, okay? And aside from this, we also have some unusual package. This is a turtle. But this is my pet. I have this for 34 years. And now I'm going to cook with a shellfish that everybody is familiar with, okay? Now, here, this particular dish I call lobster with sizzling ginger chili oil. And this particular dish is somebody like you and me. Everybody want to try it every day. This is a gift from the sea that I'll never return. Here, I have a lobster tail. You can have 1 or 2 lobster tail. You cut it open. This is a 1 pound lobster tail. You can have a 2 pound lobster tail, or 2 1 pound lobster tail, or 4 half a pound lobster tail. All you have to do is 2 pounds. No big deal. The first thing you do, get one of these Caesar. The last time I played with this Caesar is when I was in kindergarten, and that was 75 years ago. You cut this open on the top of the lobster shell carefully, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very carefully, okay? All the way, stop right here. Okay, you don't want to cut through the whole thing. And then you open it up. Use a little fork to kind of move this down a little bit very carefully. So this way, you can pull the whole meat out without breaking it. Otherwise, it would not look nice, okay? Look at this. This guy is muscular. Look at this muscle. This guy has been working out. I have a heck of a time to pull the damn thing out. It might take me 2 hours to do that. But when it's done, you pull it out like this. Look at this. Very easy. this whole thing is out. Hold on to the bottom, okay? The whole thing comes out like this, okay? See that? The whole thing comes out. You sit the darn thing right on top of here. Can you see that? And we're going to give this muscular guy a steam bath and make it sweat it out. Now, to make it marvelous and taste good, we flavor our water with some green onion, some cilantro, and ginger. So when the steam comes up, it kind of flavor my lobster. Okay, look at this. We're going to put this lobster, put it right in here, and let it steam for about 6 to 8 minutes. Depends on whether it's a half a pound, or 1 pound, or 2 pound lobster. You can buy 10-pound lobster. You can feed the entire city. Now, the next thing I want to show you is we're going to, while we're steaming this, we'll quickly heat up another pot. We're going to make the ginger chili sauce with oil. Here, I have some ginger. We're going to get a knife right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to crush this. Oh, done. Great exercise. Set it aside. And then have some garlic, okay? Also, done. Put the oil. This is about 3 tablespoons or so of oil. Put some garlic and ginger. And put some green onion. And you can actually shred the green onion like this. Look at this. Julienne, the green onion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See? Julienne. Okay? And set it aside. And then also, use a tiny bit of sesame seed oil. A tiny bit of salt. Okay? Heat this oil up. Make sure to heat it up. When the lobster is ready, you're going to take it out. This is a 1-pounder. Beautiful lobster. Wow. Look at this. And then, when the oil is hot, look at this. Put a tiny bit of soy sauce right on top. And then put the oil in. Sprinkle some green onion. Look at this. Ooh. Since I have some time, I'm going to show you how to do another dish with shellfish. This is a stir-fry asparagus with prawn and scallop. And everybody loves this, okay? And I'm going to show you, all I have is approximately half a pound of shrimp and a quarter pound of scallop, sea scallop, not the base scallop, the big scallop, and about maybe 4 or 5 spear of this asparagus spear. When I was growing up, I never seen this darn thing before. When I first saw it, I thought it's a lethal weapon. When you do this show you how to do this. Asparagus, you peel it like this, right? Peel this, so you don't have to break the bottom off. Peel this, get rid of the fibrous part. Look at this. And then, after that, you clean it up, and then all you have to do is the very end. And then you can go cut it at an angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks nice, okay? And then you put it over here. It's as simple as that. If you don't have time, this is ridiculous. You don't have time. Break this up, and you go 1, 2, done. Here, I have a scallop. I'm going to slice it because it's too big. So I slice it 3 pieces. 1, 2, see? 3 slices. Put it aside. One more time. 1, 2, 3 pieces. In the meantime, I'm going to heat up my wok. Okay? So make sure your wok is always hot. We're going to marinate the seafood. Okay? Always, always. Oh, once again, I want to quickly show you how fast it is to remove the shell without the tail. 1, see? 2, hold on to this, the whole thing comes out like this, all shell. After you shell it, all you have to do is to butterfly this and devein this. See, very easy to do that. When it's done, you set it aside. We'll marinate this. Look at this. I have salt, dry sherry, white pepper, and a tiny bit of cornstarch. We marinate both of these at the same time because they doesn't take too long to cook. Okay, tiny bit of white pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, some cornstarch, and dry sherry. Mix it up. Use your finger, the most efficient chopsticks in the kitchen. Okay, and then when it's done, you set it aside, and we will put this right over here because we are ready to cook. Now, this particular dish is very easy to do. Once again, we're going to get you at home excited and have a smashing success for this dish. And you go, done. Garlic. See, all done. When the wok is hot, we're going to use, oh, look at this. This is just enough oil. Put the garlic, okay? And then stir fry the shrimp and the scallop. Ooh, can you hear the sizzling sound? Until they're pink. And want to make sure we get this out of the way so everybody can see. Oh, look at this. While we're stir frying that, we're going to put the asparagus because this is slightly blanched. You can slightly blanch it so you don't have to take so long. And put some water chestnut, same size of a scallop. Okay? And also, I will put approximately half a cup or so chicken broth. Wow, look at this. And then season it with dry sherry, sesame seed oil, 1 teaspoon, tiny bit of white pepper, okay? And also a tiny bit of salt, or you can use sugar. And then, of course, a touch of soy sauce. And then we're going to cut this up. And then we'll put some baby corn. We'll put some baby corn right here. Okay, let's put some baby corn. This will give some color. And then you thicken it up in the last minute, okay? Last minute, thicken it up. Always use cornstarch solution. Mix 1 portion of cornstarch, as I mentioned many times, with water. Oh, this is absolutely terrific. And it's done. When it's done, shut it off, and then you're going to put it right over here. This dish is absolutely sensational. Food garnishing is always an enhancement to any dish. We're fortunate today to have with us one of the most talented garnishing chefs in the world. From San Francisco's Chinatown, Ocean City Restaurant, please welcome my good friend, Chef Leung.
Hi. You're welcome.
Chef Leung is going to show us how to make the dish beautiful. Master Chef Leung can use any of the vegetables you can find in the supermarket and create a great variety of garnishings that will beautify your dish. Now, this is something that Master Chef Leung, he has been putting all together, and I'm going to finish it up. Okay? In the meantime, I'm going to do my other shellfish dish with clam. Why don't you go ahead and finish up the tail, because Chef Leung, just while you are still having coffee, Chef Leung has finished the head. He is creating a dragon. The head, the body, the neck, and he's going to show us how to make the tail of this dragon. Why don't you go ahead and show them how to do the, show them a few of the tools that you'll be using. A variety of tools. This is tool of the tray, and this is tool of the tray. When you use tool of the tray like this, you're gonna make garnishing like this.
Oh, how beautiful.
This is beautiful.
Yes.
Anyway, go ahead and do the tail so you can put together. In the meantime, I'm gonna start my clam dish. I'm gonna have clam with black bean sauce. This, basically, you just use a regular carrot, but this is a gigantic carrot. This is a giant-sized carrot. Okay, why don't you go ahead and do it, and I'm going to do this particular dish. There's an expression, happy as a clam. I have 2 pounds of happiness right here. You boil the clam a little bit. In the restaurant, they normally boil the clam before you stir fry it. But in our case, we don't have to worry about it. We just do it. I'm going to cut up a tiny bit of onion, green onion, okay? Set it aside, okay? And then set it aside, get some garlic. Set it aside, and some chili, because you want to make it nice and hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Done. Set it aside, okay? And then we're going to stir fry the clam. Heat it up, make sure the wok is nice and hot, okay? When it's nice and hot, you put some garlic and chili. This will smoke your hair. More will give you a perm for 3 years. Fresh chili. And then you put the clam in. Now, scrub this nice and clean. Boil the clam. Now, the clam, when it's cooked, they should all open. But they're not open. Not only they're not happy, they're not fit for human consumption. We're going to put some broth. Let it cook. Wow, look at this. And since we have a lot of people, so we are going to cook some more. We have cooked a little bit more earlier. We want to cover this up and let it cook. See, we're cooking some more so everybody can enjoy it. When you are ready, all you have to do is get some black or fermented salted black bean. Put it over here. Tiny bit of dry sherry. And also sesame seed oil. Okay? And also use a tiny bit of soy sauce. This way, they will be tasty right before you serve. Thicken it up. Okay? I'm going to quickly thicken this up. Always stir this. How are you doing, Chef Leung?
Yes, fine.
Chef Leung.
How about you?
You notice that when you work, you don't have to say much because you have to have total concentration.
Yes.
And then, when this is done, you can serve these in this beautiful plate. Also created by Chef Leung. It's a fisherman with a fish. Okay? Okay. Look at all this marvelous garnishing Chef Leung have done. These are things that you normally see in a Chinese restaurant, made from cucumber. Looks like a petal of a rose. This is looks like a lily flower made from fresh chili. And this is made from daikon. And this also from cucumber. And also this from carrot. Some more traditional and more exciting things is a bird made from carrot. A dragon made from a carrot. This is another bird. And this, look at this. This is a lion. And this is another dragon. Look at this, how beautiful. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this dragon is. Masterpiece. And then we have a fish, a fisherman, and a bird. This is eagle. And we have all of these. Chef Leung, let's put the thing together.
Okay.
Let's look at this. Let's show you how quickly you put the whole thing together.
So this is the head.
This is the head. Look at how marvelous it is, huh? When Chef Leung need a hobby, this is his hobby. He stay up all night to do it. When he get depressed, he garnish. When he feel like it, he garnish. That's why he's so good.
This is I just made.
Okay, let's
for
put
the
them
tail.
together. You can tell how beautiful this is.
Yes.
Look at this. This is a dragon.
How beautiful.
This is beautiful. Look at all these beautiful garnishings that Chef Leung has created. They are the perfect complement to all our gifts from the sea. So I want to thank Chef Leung.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Until next time, if Yan and Chef Leung can cook, so can you.
Join in. Bye-bye.